Hello everyone, this is Super Comic Girl, and I am back with another video. So I hope all of you are having a wonderful, wonderful day. I'm having a great day. Last week was absolutely insane with the rain and the snow and the freezing temperatures. My phone read -2. I have never seen -2 on my phone in my entire life. It was just insane. So I'm redoing this video because I realized I had said something correct and I should have continued on. So yeah, so now that I know it's correct, then yeah. So I'm doing another comic book review. This is episode number 34. So yay! This is my 34th video I've made with comic book reviews. So I am very, very happy about that. So we're going to be doing a review of Wonder Woman issue number 794. Once again, we're back to the milk. This thing has caused way too many problems. It is the most outrageous story idea I think I have ever seen in my life. It is absolutely just pure insanity. You have you got Cheetah battling with I don't know who he is. Battling, and they're at this milk factory. I have no idea why milk people have guns. I do not know. And the reason that she is there is, first and foremost, she was created by magic. So she was a regular person, and then she got a hold of something that was magic, and she became imbued with magic. This is why Supergirl can't fight her well, because Supergirl is one of Supergirl's vulnerabilities is magic. And so what do? You take somebody that basically is magic and you let her do what she does. And fighting the sons of Aphrodite and Ares is what you do. Just all in all, I am going to say I highly enjoyed this issue. We really see, Cheetah doing some good, which is always good to see. And, these gods are very difficult to defeat because of how much power they got, because of their agency and all that type of stuff. Especially when you deal with, people that are connected directly to something that, like war. And manages to kill one of them, so yeah. Yeah, and you have the, this is the, Heracon. So this is a temple to the goddess Hera. And basically, what they're trying to do is they are trying to put Hera on the throne of Olympus, and she's got a lot of supporters among the gods. So we'll see what happens in next month's issue. But 794 was good, and I did enjoy it immensely. So we have Dark Crisis Big Bang. This is a one-shot. This is the last issue before, well, this is like the last one before we get the final issue of the main Dark Crisis event. And basically, Barry Allen is, it's just basically Barry Allen going through all these different Earths. And we all know that there's all these different kinds of Earths, and there's Earths. We were introduced to one of them with Justice League Gods and Monsters, which I am going to say was a phenomenally good animated movie. I mean, you really got to see Batman as this vampire, but he's not like the vampire in Red Rain, and all that. And also, I think they did a much better job with this pseudo-vampire than they did Marvel did. Sorry, Marvel, but you suck at it. Just suck real bad at it. So yeah, so he's traveling through these different Earths, and we get a glimpse of some of the Earths that we have never seen before. Like, I've never seen Earth 23. I did see Earth 1118. That is the Dark Knights of Steel universe. But this one, Earth 43, was really interesting, and so I decided to Google it to find out exactly what was Earth 43. And Earth 43 is really interesting because Earth 43 is the Earth where everybody is a vampire. Like, every single person on Earth 43 is a vampire. And it turns out that Batman is the reason for it. And so what happens is, you know, Dracula comes, and the thing was, Dracula has appeared in Batman media before in the form of the Batman, the show, The Batman. And the Batman is fighting Dracula, and unlike in the movie, in Earth 43, Batman goes and seeks out these demonic forces to try to defeat Dracula. And he gets turned into a vampire. I think he got turned. I think it was because he saw that he came in contact with these forces, and it turned him into a vampire. And he tried not to succumb to his bloodlust, and he of course managed to defeat Dracula, but he ended up infecting the entire Justice League, and it spread through the entire world. And so Earth 43 is the most terrifying of all of the multiverses of Earth. And I read that Dr. Severius, who is supposed to be Shazam's arch nemesis, convinces them to invade Earth 13. Earth 13 is very different. Earth 13 is one of the worst Earths you could ever invade. And it's because everybody on Earth 13 practices the occult. And they know shit. And there is this sorceress on Earth 13 that manages to take away their bloodlust, which means their fangs are absolutely useless, and turn it into a total addiction to coffee. But at least it's better than blood. But Earth 43 is very different. And when the Justice League, or the Blood League, find about all these Earths, like, oh, all these victims, they don't think, this is the first thing wrong with these people, they don't think these Earths have defenders. And so when they invade Earth 13, they encounter, yes, there happens to be defenders. And so they're waiting on them. And when they invade, and then when they invade 13, they get the shock of their lives, because these members of the Justice League actually believe in justice, and they're not going to allow their Earth to be dined on. So, yes, it was a very unusual story, a very unusual Earth, and they're all addicted to coffee now, so they're okay. But they're evil, and it's because of what happened. So it was a very unique one. And also, I think I read that Vampire Batman is featured in Dark Metal, which is another, I think, Elseworld type of thing. So I'm kind of like, I need to find a story where Earth 43 is on here, because it'd be really interesting. Of course, people say it reminds them a lot about the graphic novel Blood Rain, but the difference is Bruce Wayne was bitten by a vampire. He did not seek out these forces. He was infected, became a vampire. He fought it for everything that he had, and unfortunately he ended up dying. So yeah. And they have Earth 9, Earth 18, 162. We're Earth 33. Because, yeah. So, I mean, you know, Barry Allen doesn't stay long in these Earths. He's just zipping through. But he knows a lot about these different Earths. And he says that it's just, I mean, it's pure horror. Then, of course, Adam West's world is Earth 66. And then Michael Keaton's world is Earth 789. And, yeah, I mean, it's just him going through these multiverses. And, like I said, you get a glimpse of, of them. And, yeah, so it was a really fun read. Definitely introduced you to Earths you had never seen before, and yeah, it was mind blowing, at least in my especially the vampire one. So I'll give Dark Crisis Big Bang one shot 5 stars. It was just a fun little comic. Then we have Danger Street issue number 1, and I wasn't going to buy this, but I was like, I'm going to do this. And first of all, I want to say that the comic book paper is good. And it's just weird. The helmet is telling the story about Danger Street, and it just feels like a comic book. It feels like an old-time comic book. We have the Creeper, who is out there fighting crime, which I really think is really interesting. And there's Jack. And just encounter all these different characters. This one right here, he had he had a girl that was just like him, and so he's immortal and he's got all these powers of like the elements and everything. I thought it was a really cool to see him in it, because I'd only seen him in a one panel in Sandman. Yeah, so it just feels like a comic book, and and I loved it. It was just, like I said, it was just really good and highly enjoyable, and I enjoyed it. So I will actually be getting, if this is not a one shot, I will be. Oh yeah, it's not a one shot. It says to be continued. So I'm definitely going to be picking up Danger Street issue number 2 when it comes out. Then I've got Batman Spawn number 1. I do not know if there's going to be an issue 2. I do not know. But I got this one for my birthday, and I chose the most impressive of all the variants. This is the Georgia, I can't pronounce it. And here's some interior art. And yeah, it's I had not read the first crossover of Batman Spawn. I'm really going to pick it up just to see it. And I'm going to say this really blew me out of the ballpark. This was such a really great issue. You know, the Court of Owls are involved in it. I just loved this issue so much. And it was just such an amazing team up, and I'm really hoping that we have not seen the last of Spawn teaming up with Batman. Just a great issue. I'm going to give it this 6 golden stars. This was a super great issue. I love how they brought back the Court of Owls for this issue. And I love how they're still causing trouble, and they still think they own Gotham. And they, of course, lie about everything to get these two people together. And it turns out to not be a good idea for them. So, it was a good one. So, we have the final issue of Batman Night Watch. This is issue 4. And I'm going to say that I'm really disappointed that there was only 4 issues in this series. Love the cover. And you have this underground ring that Killer Croc is part of. Because he can't go and do it professionally anymore. Love the artwork. The story is nice and simple, easy for people to follow. It just feels so amazing, and I just loved it. I loved it a lot. And I liked the one, Buddy Killer Croc, which I am going to pick up because it looks really cute. And then you have this one where they go into the Fear Factory, and so Dr. Crane's got this new improved fear toxin, and basically everybody is experiencing their worst fears except for Batman. Because he actually went in there to face his greatest fear, which nullified the effects of the fear toxin. Yeah, it's yeah. So with this Buddy Killer Croc is about this little girl that's being little boy. He goes down in the sewers to escape the bullies because the bullies won't go down the sewers, and he encounters Killer Croc. And Killer Croc is kind of like, what is this little kid doing in my sewer? And actually, he's a fan of Killer Croc. He saw him wrestling and thought that he was the coolest. I thought it was really cute because they're having a really good little heart-to-heart talk, and I thought that was sweet. So, yeah. Oh, it's a graphic novel. So cool. I will be picking that up when I when I see it. So Batman Night Watch, issue number 4. So sad the series is over. Give it 5 stars. So yeah. So that is the video for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I enjoy doing these reviews. They're really awesome. And yeah, so this week I have to go and get another roll of tape because I've got comic books from last week that I have not been able to tape because I'm out of tape. So yeah, I really should go back and get some of those things that have like the adhesive in the back. I don't have to worry about tape, but I don't know. They're just so expensive. So I will be seeing you guys around. Hope you guys have a great day. Until next time, keep reading. Bye.